Hello. What I want to talk to you today about in this flip presentation is values and personalities. Values and personalities are really some key things that are going to help lead us to our career selection and hopefully a happy and fulfilling career selection. The objective for the PowerPoint is that you'll learn that who you are as a person, the values that you have and the personality that you have will help to guide you in your future decision making. The hope is that by truly understanding who you are, the career that you select will be a lot better and more fulfilling career for you. Let's get to our first term here, value. A value is a personal standard that you believe is worthwhile and important. Values are the things that we really hold close to us. Family is a value that, to me, is something that's important. I have definitely based my career and opted out of the opportunity of taking other careers because family is that important to me. When we talk about values, what I want you to do here is I want you to brainstorm in your notebook a list of 5 to 10 different values that you maybe possess. Some examples, like I said, may be family. Other examples may be creativity, they may be independence, and when we talk about values, we're exposed to them in varying levels. Sometimes, especially early on in life, you're exposed to them by your parents. And if your parents embrace and encourage independence and creativity, you more likely than not will begin to value the idea of creativity and independence more so. At the same time, a lot of times, especially as we get older, we are the company that we keep. And we try and surround, and the hope is, I guess, that you try and surround yourself with individuals that have similar values to you, that they are going to, and your values and their values will match up. A lot of times our closest friends have similar values and they think that similar things are important, and that's what helps to bond that friendship together. Now, what we talk about is friends is one place that we get our values from. Parents are another place where we get values from. What I want you guys to do is, in your notebooks, I want you to put a list of 5 to 10 more places that you get your values from outside of friends and family. Like I said here, one example being parents is definitely one of the main places that we get our values from. But as you get older, you become exposed to different groups and different things that are going to expose you to other people's and other ideas of different values that may adjust or change yours. And what we see is that sometimes the things that we value when we're young change pretty dramatically from the things that we actually end up valuing as adults. Now, second term that I want you to write down in your notebook is personality. A personality is a combination of all your interests, values, behaviors, and characteristics that make you unique. There's a lot of different variables that make us unique from one another. In class, we've talked about skills, we've talked about aptitudes, we've talked about values, we've talked about a lot of different things that show us who we are as a person. And because of the great number of variables that are present, everybody's personality is different. Your personality is what makes you unique, and it's a combination of all those things. If you think about it as a mathematical problem of 5 plus 2 plus 10 plus 9 plus 8 equals, that equals, what comes after that equal sign is your personality. So for us, all those variables of your values plus your interests plus your aptitudes plus your skills equals your personality. That's kind of the total package and tying all of these things that we've talked about together. Now, the way that people's personalities come out in actual society is what is called a personality trait. Let's get this definition down. All the outward signs of what you think and feel on the inside. So my personality, you may be able to see my personality as a result of my personality traits. Everybody has a personality, but not everybody shows the same personality traits, or the way that we see their personality may be slightly different. So sometimes I've heard people say, so-and-so is really quiet, they really don't have a personality. They really do. Everyone has a personality. But their personality traits might not be as out in front of you or kind of in your face. The traits that they're showing you is maybe quiet, shy, maybe deep thinking, maybe okay with not being the center of attention. Those are the personality traits that are describing to you what their actual personality is. Okay, so again, that's important because when you're looking at an individual, you're truly judging their personality by the traits. The personality portion of it is truly inside, and the traits are the outward signs of that. Now, when we look at all of this, all the things that we've talked about in class, basically it ends up with our last term here, which is lifestyle. Lifestyle is basically the way that you want to live. And when we talk about lifestyle, it may be where you live, it may be what you do with your free time, it may be what you do with your work time. It also will allow you, in different careers, will allow you to live different lifestyles. For me, family is very important to me, so I've selected careers where you know what, at one point I'll hopefully be able to have my kids in the same school as I'm teaching in, so I can see them throughout the day. On the weekends I'm home. I don't travel at all for my job. I'm home on the summers and on different breaks, school breaks with my family. So I've chose a career that allows me to be able to fulfill a lifestyle the way that I want to live. That's fitting for me and matches up with my values and my skills and my aptitudes. On the other hand, people who maybe travel, to them, family is still important. However, like my neighbor Lou, like I've talked about, Lou travels a lot, but his travel allows his family to do other things. It allows his wife to stay home and to raise the kids. If he didn't travel as much as he did, that lifestyle and the way that he wanted his family to live wouldn't be necessarily a possibility. So these are all things that you just need to think about as you are starting to contemplate what careers and areas you may be interested in going into after you get out of high school and after you get out of college as well. So thanks. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.